Today, we will show you a chart nobody is looking at right now, indicating why we have entered the Bitcoin bull market with a high probability, and also, guys, explaining you why these sell signals are actually a very good thing. So that being said, guys, if you are already excited, make sure you smash up the like button, and welcome crypto friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always, guys, we are pumped to get straight into the content because today's episode is kind of eye-opening and really showing that chart nobody is looking at right now. Really, opens your eyes towards what is most probably going to happen within the next few weeks. So if you are excited, make sure you stay here for the whole episode and also leave your thoughts in the comment section down below while you're watching that. Before we go into that chart, before we show it to you right now in half a minute or so, we want to thank our sponsor stake.com for joining us today. And they are sponsoring the channel. Thank you so much for that. We will show you a quick pre-roll campaign a few seconds before we get straight into the very, very interesting content today, guys. You will find a stake link with the $5 bonus in the description down below. No strings attached. So let's check out that pre-roll campaign before we get straight into the content, guys. All right. So let's get straight into it, guys. As you can see it right here, we have pointed out a few sell signals throughout the last bull market and so on. And we will put things into into perspective right now. What does that mean? Does that mean we will go even higher? Does that mean we will go lower, approach not newer lows? Does it mean we have entered the bull market? We will answer all of that questions from our point of view in that episode. So we want to go into that chart right now. A lot of you guys might have already heard of it or might have seen it, but nobody is actually looking at it right now, even though now is the point to look at it. And now it's really relevant, and a lot of people have been watching it in 2018, but it was not so relevant in 2018. It is relevant right now, and we will do it right now. We will show it to you. So what we are actually talking about is the BMI, the Bitcoin Misery Index. Credits to Thomas Lee, who have brought that up from Fundstrat a few days back, I think yesterday or so. And this index, the Bitcoin Misery Index, is actually on a quantitative approach with the amount of winning trades towards the amount of losing trades, and also taking the volatility into consideration, measuring the sentiment of the market. This is a contrarian indicator chart. And even though we are at a high value right now, we want to show you why this is very, very positive, guys. It will open your mind. So what we can see is that we are at a critical, very happy level in the marketplace right now of 89. And we approached those values only 2 times before. One time in the middle of 2016 and one time in September of 2013. And these are very crucial levels, and we will also put things into perspective and tell you what that means right now. So let's go into the chart. You can see that sell signal right now at 89. So now if we go back in June 2016, recap, that was the point of time we approached this high level of 89. If we go back into that chart, we had a 4 weeks bull run, and then we had that sell indicator at 98, indicating that we are due to a short-term sell indicated sell-off and retracement. So right now, the question is, are we in the beginning or are we in the end of that short-term bull run? What we can see here is that this sell-off was due to a value of 98. We are at a value of 89, and we had this huge spikes only 2 times before, and those huge spikes lasted in 2013 for 2 months and in 2016 for 1 month. And the reason why this is the case, why coming to that high levels why not a huge sell-off immediately followed this huge happiness levels in the market, was because let's go back into 2016 again. This was after a huge apocalyptic bear market and a huge consolidation phase. So whenever we broke those resistance levels, the people were so relieved and so happy, and the media was covering Bitcoin again and again, so that this bull run here, this short-term bull run, actually lasted for 4 weeks. And we had the same in 2013 right here. It was also 4 or 5 weeks, and we have that with the high probability right now also. So we had this huge apocalyptic bear market, a huge consolidation phase, and this value right here actually means that we are here. But if history rhymes, and not repeats, but if it rhymes, we might have another 4 weeks like we had it right here and like we had it here, of bullish momentum approaching higher highs of happiness, and then being due for a corrective, for a massive corrective, but not apocalyptic, massive wash out and retracement, as we just had it right here. So if we go back to one of the last episodes, we covered that as well. We went below, now we are staying above, and then with a high probability we will go below and wash out the last hands in the market, just as we did it in 2015. We approached higher highs right here, and this is exactly the point of time we have pointed out right here. We went above the realized cap, meaning that the majority of people is now trading in a profit again, and then we had one last final washout, and once we approached it again, that was the beginning of the parabolic move. And with the high probability, this indicator is also indicating the same again. We are above now, we might stay above, and then we might, with the high probability, retrace back and wash out the last hands right there. So this actually means in the very short run for the next few weeks, it might be even more bullish, guys. Don't quote us on that. It can come differently. But looking at the history, this means in the very short run, this is bullish. In the mid-term, it might be bearish because we are still due for this corrective move. Short-term bullish, mid-term bearish, and long run, this is the most important point, and this is why we want to do that episode. In the long run, this is bullish AF. So why is that bullish AF? These indicators are short-term sell indicators. Even though these indicators here are long-term, the indicators from the BMI are only short-term. And the reason why this is the case is if we scroll out for the bigger picture right now, you can see that this sell indicators only occur during bull markets. They negate to occur in the bear markets right here. Throughout the whole bear market, they don't occur, and throughout this whole bear market, they didn't occur as well. And why is that the case? Because during that bear market, you just simply do not have the amount of winning trades exceeding the amount of losing trades by a significant value. Even though the volatility is high, throughout that whole bear market, we stayed below because the volatility is averaging out those losing trades, and we are not getting into that happy sentiment. So you do not have sell orders during sell signals due to the BMI, the Bitcoin Misery Index, throughout the bear market. What does that mean if we reverse engineer that? It means that with the high probability, looking into the past, the bear market is over. We did not have that actually we had those signals right here, but this was a very immature market back in the days, and we didn't point that out. But we did not have that during the bear market right here. We didn't have any signals during that consolidation period, and not during that bear market right here. We had this first sell signals once we hit bottom, and then throughout this whole bull market, we had short-term BMI indicated sell signals in the bull market. And this seems to repeat itself right now. These are the first sell signals now at 89, maybe even approaching higher values of 98. And if the history repeats, or kind of repeats but rhymes to itself, we will see more sell signals along the line, hopefully in that bull market, which follows in the next month or years, which actually has started with the high probability, in our opinion, once we hit bottom at 3,100. So do not misunderstand us. We think we are maybe due for another bullish weeks, maybe 1, 2, 3 weeks, who knows. But do not misunderstand us. We think that there is a huge consolidation period still in front of us, because we need to wash out the last weak hands trading in a loss. The majority of weak hands trading in a loss, we still need that. Things cannot go up so crazy and so fast, and maybe even for the next 1, 2, or 3 weeks, and then we don't have this consolidation period and this one last high retracement, which is non-apocalyptic. So what do you guys actually think? Do you think that we have started the bull market, since those sell indicators are only occurring during a bull market? You can see it right here. We did not have sell indicators right here, right there, or right there, because we were in the bear market. We have it right now, and we had it only throughout the bull markets right here, and also in 2013. Do you think that we have entered the bull market due to that Bitcoin misery index? Do you think we have entered the bull market, or do you think we will approach lower lows below 3,100? Let us know in the comment section down below, and also make sure if you think this video was valuable, make sure you smash up the like button and share it with your friends, especially those friends who need to be cheered up a little bit and who need to see the bigger picture, because everyone is like trading on a daily or hourly basis. We need to watch at that bigger picture right now. So make sure you smash up the like button, guys, and also be prepared. We will have the next DaVinci J15 episode on Sunday, actually one day later than usually. In the future, it will be on Saturday again at 12 p.m. Central European Summer Time. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for leaving a comment. Thanks for liking. Thanks for joining our Telegram group. You guys are really, really great. We are happy to have you here and being one of the 3 most growing crypto channels in the world right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you at the next episode very, very soon tomorrow. And that being said, guys, as always, bye-bye.